Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This keychain, a pizza with sunglasses, is inspired by Toy Story 5. If you have never crocheted before in your life, this video is for you. I designed this adorable keychain plushie to be 100% beginner friendly and completely no-sew. That means no sewing pieces together, no complicated steps, just pure fun. Let's give it a try together. I promise you can do it. For today's project, we will need nice yellow yarn for the body, black yarn for the sunglasses, dark yellow yarn for the pizza crust, red yarn for the slices of pepperoni, a 2.5 mm hook, stitch marker, a needle, scissors, glue, stuffing, a keychain. Are you ready? Let's get started. First, we will start with our dark yellow yarn to make the pizza crust. Let's start by making a slip knot by using our finger. Take the yarn and make it across the fingers. Wrap the yarn around your fingers to form a loop. Now, cross the working yarn over the tail so it forms an X shape on your fingers. Next, use your finger to wrap the string at the back and pull it through the loop in front. Then, gently pull the working yarn to tighten it. Now, insert your hook into the loop and adjust the tightness. Before we start, let me show you how I hold my yarn. I usually wrap the working yarn around my pinky finger, bring it over my index finger, and then use my middle finger and thumb to hold the crochet piece. Next, chain 15. Yarn over, pull through the loop is chain 1. Yarn over again, pull through the loop is chain 2. Let's do 13 more. We will skip the very first chain next to our hook. Insert your hook into the second chain from the hook. Yarn over and pull it through, and you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through both loops. That's your first single crochet. Place a stitch marker to mark our first stitch. We will make 13 single crochet stitches down the line. When you reach the very last chain stitch at the end, we are going to place 3 single crochets into that exact same stitch. Now, turn your work slightly. We are going to crochet along the opposite side of the chain loops. Make 12 single crochets. In the very last space, make an increase, which means putting 2 single crochets into that same stitch. To finish the run, insert your hook into the very first single crochet of the run, yarn over and pull through everything on your hook. That's a snip stitch. You now have 30 stitches in total. For round 2, chain 1, make an increase in the first stitch. Then make 12 single crochets. Next, we will make 3 increases in a row to go around the curved edge. After that, make 12 single crochets. To finish the round, make 2 more increases and then snip stitch into the first stitch. When you get to the end, skip the snip stitch and chain 1 from the previous row and snip stitch into our first marked stitch to close the round. You now have 36 stitches. For round 3, chain 1 first. This round, we will work in the back loops only. If you look at the top of your stitches, they look like little V's. The side closest to you is the front loop, and the side furthest from you is the back loop. Insert your hook only into the back loop of the first stitch. Yarn over and make a single crochet. Do this all the way around for 36 stitches. Then slip stitch to join. Keep going to crochet and I will see you at the end of round 3. At the end of round 3, make a slip stitch to join. Round 3 is finished. For round 4 and round 5, we will just do standard single crochets. Chain 1 first, and then make 36 single crochets all the way around. Snip stitch at the end of each round. Continue your work and then I will see you at the end of round 5. The end of round 5. Before we finish this round, we are going to make a snip stitch and change color at the same time. Insert your hook into the first stitch we marked before. Then take the light yellow yarn, yarn over and pull through both dark yellow yarn loops on your hook. Our snip stitch is done. Round 5 is finished. For round 6, chain 1 first, then 1 single crochet. We can hide the yarn tail while we crochet at the same time. After you insert your hook into the stitch, just put the yarn tail on the top of your hook, just like that. Then yarn over as usual and finish your stitch. Look at that, your yarn tail is perfectly hiding inside and you won't have to worry about it later. Don't forget to place a stitch marker in every round. And then make an invisible decrease. To make an invisible decrease, We work into the front loop only. Insert your hook into the front loop only of the next stitch without yarn over. Immediately insert your hook into the front loop only of the following stitch. You will have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again and pull through both loops on your hook. That's one invisible decrease. Now, make 12 single crochets. I will cut the dark yellow yarn here. After 12 single crochets, followed by another decrease. Next, make 2 single crochets. Another decrease. Then 12 single crochets. One more decrease and finish with 1 single crochet. Snip stitch to join. You now have 32 stitches. For round 7, we keep it simple, chain 1 first, and just make 32 single crochets all the way around. Make a slip stitch to join at the end of the round. Continue your work. I will see you at the end of round 7. At the end of round 7, make a slip stitch to join. For round 8, we follow a similar pattern to round 6, but with a fewer stitches in between. Chain 1 first. Make 1 single crochet. Then decrease. Next, make 10 single crochets. Then decrease. Make 2 single crochets. Then decrease. Make 10 single crochets. One more decrease. And finish with 1 single crochet. Make a snip stitch to join. You now have 28 stitches. For round 9, chain 1 first and make 28 single crochets all the way around. Snip stitch to join at the end of round 9. Keep crocheting. I will see you at the end of round 9. At the end of round 9, make a snip stitch to join. For round 10, we are going to reduce our stitches again. Trim one first. Make one single crochet. And then you will make an invisible decrease. Next, make 8 single crochets. Followed by another invisible decrease. Then make 2 single crochet. Another invisible decrease. Make 8 more single crochets. Do one last invisible decrease and finish the row with 1 single crochet. Make a snip stitch to join to finish the round. You will now have 24 stitches. For round 11, chain 1 first. Make 24 single crochet all the way around. Snip stitch at the end of this round. Continue your work. I will see you at the end of this round. At the end of round 11, make a snip stitch to join. For round 12, chain 1 first. Make 1 single crochet. Then make an invisible decrease. Next, make 6 single crochets. And then make an invisible decrease. Make 2 single crochet, followed by another invisible decrease. Make 6 single crochets. Do one last invisible decrease and finish with 1 single crochet. Snip stitch to join. For round 13, chain 1 first. Make 20 single crochet all the way around. Keep crocheting. I will see you at the end of this round. At the end of this round, I will add some fiber fill into the body. Stop it until it nice and firm. Make a snip stitch to join. For round 14, chain 1 first. Make 1 single crochet. Make 1 invisible decrease. Next, make 4 single crochets. And then make a decrease. Make 2 single crochet followed by another decrease. Make 4 single crochet. Do our last decrease, and then finish with 1 single crochet. Make a slip stitch to join, and you will have 16 stitches left. For round 15, chain 1 first and make 16 single crochet into every stitch around your row. Keep going, I will see you at the end of this round. Make a slip stitch to join, finish round 15. For round 16, chain 1 first, make 1 single crochet and then 1 invisible decrease. And then repeat the sequence of 2 single crochets followed by a decrease 3 times. Finish with 1 single crochet and snip stitch. You have 12 stitches left. For round 17, chain 1 first and make 12 single crochets. Keep crocheting, I will see you at the end of this round. Make a slip stitch to join to finish round 17. We're almost done. For round 18, chain 1 first. One decrease. 2 single crochets. Two invisible decrease. Two single crochet and followed by a decrease. Make a slip stitch to join, finish round 18. For round 19, chain 1 first and make 1 single crochet, snip stitch at the end of this round. add some fiber fill into the body before we close the opening. Make a snip stitch to join to finish this round. Cut the yarn, leaving a long tail. Now, we are going to close this small hole instead of crocheting its strips. Using a needle is much easier for beginners and give a cleaner finish. Now, insert your needle through the front loop only of each of the 8 stitches, going from the center to the outside. Once you go through all 8 loops, simply pull the yarn tail firmly. Watch the hole magically zip swoop. Hide the yarn tail, our body is done. We will make 2 different shapes, a half circle pepperoni and a full circle pepperoni. Let's start with a half circle pepperoni first. First, make a magic ring. Hold your yarn tail in your hand. Then, place the yarn in your middle finger to form a loop. Grab your hook and insert the hook underneath the loop on your middle finger. Pull the working yarn through the loop of your middle finger and twist it like this. So, you have a loop on your hook. Now, yarn over and pull it through the loop on your hook. That's your magic ring. Now, we will make 5 single crochet into the magic ring. To make a single crochet, put your hook into the center of the ring. Wrap the yarn over your hook and pull it through. You now have 2 loops on your hook. Wrap the yarn over again and pull it through both loops. That's 1 single crochet. Make 4 more single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have finished 5 single crochets, pull the yarn tail to close it. Make a chain 1 to secure and cut out yarn. Hide all the yarn tail and our half circle pepperoni is done. Make 1 more semicircle pepperoni to attach. To make a full circle pepperoni, we will repeat the same as before. Let's make a magic ring first. We will make 8 single crochets into the magic ring. Place a stitch marker into the first stitch. After 8 single crochet, pull the yarn tail to close the loop, and make a snip stitch to join. Our full circle pepperoni is done. Cut the yarn tail and hiding it. Make 2 more to attach. Now, let's make the sunglasses. To make sure you can see every stitch clearly on the camera, I will be using the blue color yarn for today's demonstration. First, we need to make 2 separate black circles for the lenses. Let's start with the first circle. Make a magic ring just like we did before. Make 6 single crochets into the ring. Pull the yarn tail to close the run, and then make a snip stitch to join. We are going to chain 2. And then insert our hook into any stitch of our first circle. In the next 2 stitches, we are going to make an increase. That means you will place 2 single crochets into the first stitch and 2 single crochet into the second stitch. Place a stitch marker into the first single crochet you made. In the next stitch, we are going to create a pointy corner for the sunglasses frame. Make 1 single crochet and then chain 1. Look at the back of the chain 1 you just made. You will see a teeny little pump on the back, and then insert your hook directly into that back pump. Yarn over and make a slip stitch. To finish this corner, make 1 more single crochet into the exact same stitch where you start. Moving along, make an increase into each of the next 2 stitches. In the very last stitch of this circle, simply make 1 single crochet. Now, we need to cross over the bridge to the other side. Make 3 snip stitch across the bottom of the chain to get back to the second circle. Once you reach the second circle, make 1 single crochet into the first stitch. In the next 2 stitches, make an increase. Now, we are going to make the second pointed corner of the frame. In the next stitch, make 1 single crochet and then chain 1. Just like before, look at the back of that chain, find the teeny back palm and make 1 slip stitch into it. Then 1 single crochet into that same stitch. Make an increase into the next 2 stitches. Finally, make a slip stitch to join. Cut your yarn, pull it through, and then hide all the yarn tail. Our sunglasses is completely finished. Now, let's give our pizza a happy little face. We are going to use a small piece of black yarn and a needle to sew a beautiful smile. First, look closely at the front of your pizza and find the rose. We want to place a smile right in the space between round 13 and round 14. Just like I'm showing you right now on the screen, insert your needle from the back of the pizza and bring it out through the front. Make a small curved knife to create a friendly smile. Take your time to adjust the yarn so the smile looks perfectly centered and happy. Once you are happy with how it looks, pull the yarn through, tie a secure knot, and hide the yarn tail ends inside the pizza body. Now, we are ready to add the sunglasses and pepperoni to the face. To keep this project fast and easy, we are going to use glue. First, place the pieces on the pizza to find the perfect spot. Once you like how it looks, put a little bit of the glue on the back of each piece. Press them down firmly on the pizza and hold them for a few seconds until they stick. And that's it. Your super cool pizza character is completely finished. Don't forget to attach a keychain on the pizza so that you can carry it everywhere. Thanks for watching. I share easy crochet ideas for beginners and handmade gifts. If you enjoy crochet keychains and beginner-friendly projects, consider subscribing. It really helps support my channel. Happy crocheting! I will see you in the next video.